Hello everyone, welcome to Telangana Exam Center. Today we'll be talking about what a student or a candidate should do at the time of examination, or you can say that on the day of examination. By listening to this lecture, you will definitely may increase around 10 marks for sure. And also, with the help of this lecture, you will feel confident. Remember this point. You will feel motivated. You will feel more ambitious. Okay. And you will develop what composure and focus time of examination. And definitely it adds a lot of positivity with regard to tomorrow's examination for those students who have not learned up to the mark but still want to attempt it. So you will get a lot of positivity. And many other psychological areas of a candidate. Along with that, what you have to do in the examination with regard to your question paper. Means I will also tell you some important techniques with the help of which you can able to eliminate some options. Okay, you can able to do the questions how much we require for the cutoff. These all things will be covered in this particular lecture. Let us see it one by one. So the first one that we are going to discuss is the conduct of the student. Means before the examination, one day before, what all you have to check in before going into the, or before you are starting to the examination. First of all, those who are not residing at the local place, coming from the remote and rural areas, it is very, very important that you go to the center, which is in semi-urban or urban area, whatever the area that you are living in, but it is out of station to you. Go to the location, find out with your center. This is the most important non-panicking technique for all the candidates. Otherwise, see, even in being in Hyderabad also, I'll tell you my experience. So if suppose I have to go to outskirts like Rangareddy or somewhere like Medchal, etc., I know the places, but I am always skeptical that whether I will be reaching on time or not, whether I will be able to find these particular colleges which are actually situated very, very peripheral of my city and basically situated when we go to a Kacha road where lot of traffic will not be there. It is not the center of the city, it's not the suburban areas also. It is basically outside. So I will also get panicked. So it is very important that you should be having complete information with you with regard to the location of your center and the college itself. Once this is done, you will be getting happy sleep in night. The second important point here is with regard to organize your documents. Documents. What documents you require? The documents that you require for the examination is minimum 2 ID cards you please take. And I will tell you my personal experience. Recently, TGPSC Group 1 Mains 2025, I have also given in order to just know how the examination severity is there, because to do the mentorship to all the students. So if I also attempt how it will be, so I've just seen it. I've just went and did wrote some examinations. So one examination, what I've done is I have taken passport. And when I've taken the passport with me, they did not allow me, first of all, because passport is a book, consists of a lot of pages, and they are apprehensive that somebody can write in the pages for sure. So thankfully, I had another Aadhaar card in my car. So I went rushed to the my car and took the Aadhaar card and submitted to them. So the major problem here is bring 2 important ID cards of yours. Why? Because even if the Aadhaar card, if you are brownish or almondish or you are very fair, but it turns out to be you are very black in the Aadhaar card and your face is not recognizable, at that time also you need to have what? A different ID card with you. Okay, so minimum two identification cards. Second one important here is admit card. A color Xerox is very, very good. It gives you a hassle-free entry or scrutiny of the people over there. So take a two you take, okay. One color, one Xerox, normal black and white. Why? Because if suppose you are having something on the way, or if you suppose somehow because of some accident your bag might have been lost, or it might have been flown because of air when you are traveling on the bike, or something has fallen, maybe Italy summer, etc. So you will have the another copy. Don't keep the copies together. Keep the copies one with your acquaintances, a mom or father or brother who are coming with you. One with you. This is important. Okay, these all are important for IAS to your future officers to make sure that you don't do any kind of mistakes with regard to this. The conduct of the student will only determine that how better he is going to the examination. So for location, I have told you, the college identification, I have told you what documents you have to carry, one admit card and two voter ID cards, two identification cards. Now, the third important area is with regard to the dress code. There is no such dress code, but preferably if you are able to wear comfortable dresses, okay, not wearing long sleeves, not wearing boots or shoes, not wearing closed sandals. And girls, if you happen to put a ponytail, that is very fine, because they may suspect that in your ears you might have a earbuds. So not jewelry, no need of a jewelry, no need of handbags. Okay, whatever you are tying on the wrist and talismans in your neck, all should not be there. Wear comfortable, very easy. What I say is that cloths that, because we are writing the examination even in summer, so it may be possible that you will be having what sweating situation, because you cannot expect AC in all the examination centers. So you'll be mostly having a fan, obviously. So it will also that kind of irritation and frustration you can avoid by wearing simple, very thin and white cloths, very light color cloths. That will help. Don't wear socks. Don't carry any cap. Don't wear full sleeves. Don't wear anything that actually you should feel that gains you attention also. That is also not important. If you're dressing well, and if you're dressing well means it means you wanted to show to everyone that you have dressed well. That kind of mindset you have to leave, and you have to go for the examination. So here we have spoke about location. You spoke about the documents that you have to carry, and third one we have spoken about what your attire. Your attire. Okay, and when you reach, this is the things that you have to do before you start to the examination center. The second important part here is when you reach, the moment you reach, first of all, get your center which is there on the hall ticket, and ask one of their officials that is it the same center or not. See the college code, that is also important. See your hall ticket number, and the number which is hall ticket number which is there on the notice board that they have put it. Cross verify 3 to 4 times, letter by letter, number by one number. Okay, make sure that you don't miss out by just having a glance. So at the time of reaching the center, after reaching, you have to do these particular things. Then go to a shady or a shadow place, go and sit there. Don't be very idle. Read something. Okay, at least current affairs, you go on reading. You should read at the last minute where you want to, when you want to enter the examination. And as per the what admit card, 45 minutes you have to arrive early. So please go by 45 minutes, because it is your life that you are talking about, the career that you are talking about, right? So don't be negligent of it. Try to start early and reach on time. That is more important. Okay. So location is done, documentation is done, attire is done. Then after reaching, what you have to do, cross verification of your hall ticket number and the notice board, what they have put in. Then we also have here what, don't sit idle. Every minute counts, every second counts. Most of the students that I have mentored and that I have taught, they always told me that at the last moment, what they are actually studying now, that has also appeared in the examination. So obviously, on my channel, I have created a lot of shorts and have given a lot of tips to you. In that, one of the tips that I have already discussed, that prioritization of various topics are important in each subject while you're going to the examination. So in the priority list of your topics, if you're not revised any one of them, please do that. If you're not revised any facts, please do that, but don't talk anything, don't carry. And obviously, you don't carry your mobile, not required. Don't carry any calculator, don't carry any electronic gadgets. One more important point that I would like to add, that I have also suffered a lot recently is, okay, electronic car key will also not run. Okay, I have taken my electronic car key. They asked me that manual key, that what we put on the bike note, that is only allowed, it seems. Electronic car keys are not allowed, because you know that the electronic car key or any kind of small electronic device can become a very big computer also, that we have seen a lot of Hollywood movies. So these are the things that you have to take care of before, at the time of before entering. Now, exam room, what you have to do, keep first of all yourself hydrated, because hydration give you what a kind of what being relaxed. Okay, mind will be optimally working. Okay, and by sipping a few drops of water, a few sips of water will help you to just try to come over, try to lower your strain, this is also very, very important. Okay, again, you can get back to it. And another important point here is, don't look here and there. Just concentrate, focus on your paper. So remember this point. This is also one of the important psychology of the students, and the various psychological books has mentioned that if you're not distracted, definitely you can score 2 to 3 questions more better. It means what? If you are completely hooked up into your question paper, completely focusing on having a complete composure and just trying to read, trying to analyze, what will happen? The brain will start processing. So your recall will become what? Accurate. But if you are looking here, there, like that, then you are thinking that will not work out. It is nothing but you are doing what? Data mining in your mind. Everything is there. The resource is very much there, but you have to just mine and mine and mine. Definitely you are able to do 2 3 questions more better. Okay, exam rules: keep yourself hydrated, take your own water bottle, don't depend on their water bottle. That will not be hygienic, obviously, and one glass everyone is having. So infection problem is there, that also you have to take care of. So take care your own water bottle. And what I say is that, and the most important thing that I want to again share with you is that your OMR filling. You cannot do a single percentage or 0.1 percentage or 0.001% of mistake while filling your hall ticket number on the OMR. If it is like printed with the hall ticket, you are lucky in that, but at our times it was not printed and we have to bubble it. Any of the things. So please, if you don't know, ask the invigilator. Okay, ask the invigilator. That's very silly things also. Don't need to be ashamed of. Don't need to be embarrassed because you are not aware of it. Okay, your unawareness does not make you a underconfident or a weak person. Okay, if I am also not aware, I will also definitely ask. So that is the reason. Please ask to the invigilator, madam or sir, how to fill it, where to fill it. Okay, please ask, then do the job. OMR filling is must here. In the examination, we have seen what hydration is must. Don't look here and there. Don't get distracted. Completely focus on your question paper. The third one that I want to tell you here is with regard to, okay, OMR. OMR is also very important. Now, let us come to the paper has come in your hand. What you want to do? Combating confusions. Okay, very, very important point here that see how you will pass the examination. How you will pass the examination. This is a very, very good rule. 3-1 rule is there. Okay. See, the first 10 questions you may not able to do. 11th question you can able to do. Then 21st first question you were able to do. No need to worry about it. See, there are almost around 100 questions are there which are not small. There are almost around 100 questions are there, and you are supposed to do at least 40. Means already you are having what? 60 buffer is there with you. So from the first question to the 100 question, never ever worry about the questions that are continuously you are leaving. But make sure that okay, you are reading all the 100 okay questions and trying to do the best. The person sure do anything with guess or anything with 50% probability. Make sure that when you are reading 1 to 100 questions, it should be 3 times you have to read your question paper. Hello everyone, welcome to Telangana Exam Center. I guess you guys are thinking that why I'm saying again, hello everyone. Why? Because in the last video, the 6 to 8 minutes of the end was there without audio. That is the reason I'm re-recording this lecture from where we have lost the audio. Okay, so we are talking about this particular terms aspirants should keep in mind when they are actually doing the question paper. Regarding this, a separate video lecture I have done of 5 minutes yesterday. Please go to my channel, and the very before this video, whatever the video is there, it is about that only. You will get lot of insights. I have also used some of the UPSC related prelims 2024 questions in order to substantiate my experience and analysis, so you can watch it very, very deeply. For those students who are watching me for the very first time, I would like to tell you that UPSC is like very easiest one because it has limited syllabus. A number of subjects are also very limited. So but how the UPSC is able to ask very tricky questions. The answer is very simple. Okay, over 8+ years of experience and the analysis of previous year question, the papers that I have done, I realized that UPSC just play with you with regard to the mind. So prelims exam is all about 50% of the subject, 50% of your mind of a candidate. Mains examination is all about your preparation and all about your subject. Here there is no need of much of the brain or cognition or analytical abilities you should be having here. Here you will have lot of focus, lot of cognition. You have to do all of that to be called as smart, talented is tested in the prelims only. Composure, focus, perseverance, consistency, okay, quality, accuracy, each and every word of very good work, okay, you can have in this area. It is being tested. Mains is all about what writing, what you have got inside your brain over a period of time. So superlatives, okay, like they may ask you that larger, smaller, bigger, higher. Please concentrate on this word. They may ask you increase, decrease, temperature increases, what happened to the pressure, inflation increases, what happened to the cost. So see that the terms are important here: increase, decrease. An India project or a pilot project only in some states. Make sure that you should be knowing about it. They may ask you that Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Yojana initiated by the Ministry of Health, but it is not like that. It is the Ministry of Finance. So you should be knowing that which ministry has launched which scheme, which measures, which mission. Sometimes they will instead of president they will write as governor, instead of CM they may write as PM or CJI. So you should be knowing the nouns also here, how they are able to place here and there. Okay, small farmers or marginal farmers or all farmers, like PM Samman Nidhi Yojana is there, where small and marginal farmers are only eligible. So they may ask you in the examination, very simple, that this particular scheme is applicable to all landowners. Absolutely wrong. PM Samman Nidhi Yojana is applicable to only small and marginal farmers. Like that they may ask you. Make sure that you are stopping a second in that particular word and trying to again focus and do your answer. Time bound scheme or not, it's open scheme, rural areas applicable or both the areas applicable. India is a member of a particular country, India is a founding member of a particular country. These two words are also very, very important. And my dear students, the most famous correct and incorrect. Many of the good students, many of my mentor students and many of my students, they have always said me that they have lost on an average 10 marks by just not reading the question very clearly, and they are just skipping and jumping to the writing the bubbling the OMR instead of taking a lot of patience to actually read whether they are asking find the correct code or choose the incorrect code. So make sure that you concentrate very heavily on this. Choose the correct code or incorrect code, and if you are that impatient, first of all, the moment you see the question, now see that whether it's correct or incorrect. At least make a clarity that which one you have to pick up from the statements. This is more important here. So don't lose the marks with regard to correct and incorrect, because if you're getting 70, this 10 marks will get you through the prelims. So every minute count, every second count, every marks counts. Remember this point here. Okay, so don't. And sometimes what happens is they will give one-liners also like this. This is a one-liner question where it is, okay, this is a one-liner question. This is a one-liner question of 2024 UPSC. Here they may ask you that which one of the following is incorrect statement about PM Gati Shakti. They may ask you like that. They may say that A, B, C, D are given. The moment you study the first one, right, you will just go to the OMR and just pick up the A bubble. You will do the bubbling of A. But you will not study that whether they have asked incorrect or correct, because you have just seen that, okay, this PM Gati, you know this particular statement very true. You have just went to the OMR and bubble it. This is a biggest mistake that you are doing by not reading the questions very carefully. Sometimes they may also give you what find the what are the various immediate causes of global warming. So in that case, ABC all would be correct only, but you have to only see that immediate causes of global warming is nothing but what? Increase in temperature, right or wrong? Immediate cause this is, right, and ecosystem damages, and you can elaborate it. So make sure that sometimes what happens, you have to give what proximate or more nearest answer, where all other options also looks true. Okay, this point you have to remember. Okay, then when to take this? Remember this point, my dear students, when you are doing the 1 to 100 questions, first of all, you have to do this for 3 times, 1 to 100, 1 to 100, 1 to 100, and you have to pick up only the best and the most 500% sure questions you have to do. Okay, that is at least 30 you have to do. At least 30 you have to do the perfect one. You know that it is anyhow true. Like Supreme Court retirement judge retirement age was 65 years. Very okay. Inflation, inflation is nothing but inflation determined on the basis of consumer price index. this. Very good, right? So if you are very true, very accurate, very confirm, then minimum 30 you have to do. And sometimes 19th question you are not able to do, then 90th question, by reading this you can able to do this also. So I've seen in the UPSC that there are 2 to 3 questions which have internal linkaging within the 100 questions. So that's why I always say that go and read the whole question paper 1 or 2, minimum 2 to 3, 2 times and maximum 3 times. But because of that you will at least gain 4 marks with rereading. Okay, 10 marks you can avoid in what? Correct and incorrect, right or wrong. So almost like 14 marks, which is like 1/3 of the cutoff marks. So make sure that you're doing 30 right. If you're doing 30 right, then you can do the 50% wherever you are having doubt, that you do 20. So if that 10 goes wrong also, you will be losing what? 4 marks. I'm going on higher end. Then 10 marks, 10 questions you're doing right means 20. 30 plus 20 is almost like 50 you got here. Okay, then you can go ahead with what I say is that more 10 questions you can take a wild guess and try to make sure that you are able to get almost around what? 70 is the like not 70, 75 is the minimum cutoff marks for all the categories, or 70 to 75 you have to touch for sure. For sure you have to touch. Okay, so if you are not able to do 30 right, so it is not necessary for you to write the paper 2 also, but you can, for the feel of the examination, you can write CSAT and you can see that how you are doing it. English medium students do the passages first. Hindi, Urdu, Telugu medium students do the reasoning first. Why? Because English medium students, whenever they read the passage, they can comprehend it, they can get the information on the same time and they can put it in the paper. Hindi or Urdu, first of all they have to convert the passage into what? English into Hindi, then Hindi into, they have to go. It's time consuming. The C side is all about what? Consumes lot of time, so make sure that you don't do it. The safest mark for the examination to pass out is what? 75 is the cutoff. Make sure that you don't skip it on it. Okay, this all about it. I hope that this is all clear to you. My only wish is that you guys go with lot of positivity. Even if you have read only 50%, UPSC demand less than 50% of the cutoff only. You are very good in your studies. Go with a positive mindset. You will definitely crack the examination. Take care of these things and do message me, do comment me, do mail me that this lecture has really helped out for you or not. That will actually empower me. There is a description in the description. The UPI ID is that if you want to empower me, you can just pay whatever you want to. That's all about it. Take care. Have a nice day.